guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Nate and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I am going to be doing the Q&A portion that I was supposed to do in the last video. So if you haven't seen that video already, please go check it out and then come back and watch this video because basically this is like a part 2. Someone left a comment under this video with a bunch of questions that I wanted to answer. So that's why we are filming this video today. I want to answer all your questions. Y'all, I got my phone in my hand because the questions are on my phone. I took a screenshot. So let's jump into answering these questions. So the first question is, how long did it take me to receive my orders for BOLIC and my duty station? With nursing is different than any other degree because before you can get your orders, you have to pass the NCLEX. They give you up to 2 chances to pass the NCLEX before they kick you out of nursing and have you doing something totally different in the Army. You will still have to stay commissioned and you still have to be an officer. You just can't do nursing if you fail the NCLEX twice. So yeah, you have to pass the NCLEX before you can get any orders to go to BOLIC or your duty station. So I graduated college in May of 2022. I took the NCLEX in July 2022 and I got my orders in October 2022. So I got my BOLIC orders and my first duty station orders at the same time. So the next question is my MOS a 66 Golf? So with enlisted we call it a MOS as the job title, and with officers we call it a AOC as the job title. So my AOC is a 66 hotel. Every new commissioned Army nurse has to start off as a 66 hotel, which is a med-surg nurse. The only way that you can join specialized is if you direct commission and you're already a ED nurse on the civilian side. So say for instance, on the civilian side, I was a labor and delivery nurse. Then if I direct commission, I can come in as a labor and delivery nurse. Every brand new nurse has to start off as a 66 hotel, which is a med-surg nurse. I think the person asked this question because I said that I work on a postpartum unit, which makes sense, but working on a postpartum unit is technically not specializing, so I'm still considered a med-surg nurse, but I just work on a postpartum unit. I don't know if I have a question about this, but if I do, I'll answer it now. At the duty station that I'm at, I had the option to be a med-surg nurse or be a postpartum nurse, but it's really based on the hospital needs. So a 66 hotel can either work on the med-surg unit or the postpartum unit. I'm interested in becoming a 66 Golf, which is a labor and delivery nurse. So I chose to work on a postpartum unit, and thanks to God, it worked out that way. The next question is, how long was my postpartum training? So I'm talking to the brand new nurses here. When you first get that bachelor's degree of nursing and you join the military, every military, for me, because it has changed, guys. It has changed since when I've first commissioned, which was not even that long ago. Like in the military, things are always changing. But for me, the requirement was every brand new nurse has to, 1, be a 66 hotel, which is a med-surg nurse, and 2, have 6 months of orientation, which is called CNTP. So basically that's our preceptorship program. It's called CNTP and you have to do it for 6 months. Now it has changed. It's half the time. You only have to do it for 3 months. I had to do it for 6 months before I was able to work on my own as a nurse. The cool thing about it is though, I got to experience working on the med-surg floor, the labor and delivery floor, the postpartum floor, the OR/PACU, the emergency room, the ICU. So basically, with all that being said, you do like the classroom didactic part, but once you start getting trained on the floor, we got trained on the floor as a med-surg nurse for the longest time because that's our job title. Technically, that's where we go once we're done with CNTP. We got med-surg training majority of our time there, but that also includes the postpartum unit because that's also one of the places we can work. We also had the opportunity to shadow other floors just to get familiar with the specialty and to see if that's something we may want to do in the future. The next question is, was I able to choose my specialty? As of now, I am not specialized. I am still a 66 hotel. Usually to be specialized, you have to have 2 years in service and 1 year at your duty station before you can even put in a packet to specialize. Like I just said, I want to specialize as a 66 golf, but I cannot drop that packet until I have been a officer for 2 years and at my duty station for 1 year. However, and I emphasize, however, depending on what you choose to specialize in, the Army may need you now. So they will waiver some of those requirements to get you in that specialty early. The next question is, are you able to switch specialties? No, you cannot switch specialties. That's why it is so important in CNTP to see if you can shadow different specialty of nursing. Not even just in CNTP. Say for instance, you're interested in doing the ICU. Ask your leadership if you can shadow someone on that floor so you can be familiar with it, so you can know if that's something that you really want to do. You can't change your specialty, but I highly encourage you to know for sure that is one that you want to do, because once you commit, it's no going back. The next question I got was about self-scheduling. It's different for every unit depending on who your leadership is, basically. At the hospital I work at, on the med-surg floor, they don't self-schedule. On my floor, we do. It's just all about your leadership and what they see best fit for the unit. So the next question is there seniority to taking leave? So the basic answer is no. Everybody is allowed leave time. So as soon as you raise your right hand, this is my left. So as soon as you raise your right hand, and whatever day your orders say you are to start is the day that you can start getting leave. So we are acquired 2.5 leave days a month, and they just keep building up as you allow them to. But anytime you want to take leave, all you have to do is put in the leave request, and your commander will or will not approve it. With nursing, it is a little different. You have to talk to the OIC on your unit first, and if the floor doesn't need you to be there, more than likely they're going to approve your leave, and you can get it sent up to the commander, and your commander will approve it. But yeah, anybody can take leave. There's no specific order or who can take it, who can't take it. I know on my floor, when it comes to like holiday leave, we take turns. I got New Year's off last year, so this year I want to get Christmas off and get somebody else a chance to get New Year's off. It really depends on what holidays are important to you. But long story short, whenever you want to take leave, just put in a request and wait to see if your commander accepts it or not. Okay guys, that wraps up all the questions. If you have any more questions, leave them in the comments down below, and I will make another Q&A video to give you guys the information that you want. So if you have any more questions, just leave them down in the comments below. But yeah, like I said, that wraps up this video. So if you thought this video was helpful, please give this video a big thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel to see more content like this. But yeah guys, those are for this video. I'll catch you in my next one. Peace.